All right, here we go. I'm 4 seconds in. How are you doing, Daily? Thus far.
4 seconds in. I'm trying to get my mods in here working, because I play
Oh,
DE
right,
so
right,
much
right.
now.
Don't worry.
So
Last time I casted, I had no mods on, and then I had like big trees for life.
I just want the range, the little cheat range finders to work.
Oh, okay. All right.
311
That's
one.
what I must have heard then, Joe. All right. It's fine. We got until the 20th, so I mean, take your time, but like not like the last day. If we all a good old spiel. All right. Let me know when you are all set and ready to go. While you're doing that, I am
I should be
gonna
in
uh
2 seconds.
quickly say that we are gonna be watching Paradox and JBR AoE versus Tally Ho, sexy name as well, and Jimmy James. Jeez, who came up with these names? Amazing.
All right,
But
I'm
all
at
around the
one
Civs are pretty sexy.
second. Mods are enabled. I'm looking good.
All right, I'm gonna pause in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
All right.
All right. So, I will find who am I looking at first? We have blue. So blue, JBR, is playing as the Sicilians. A very nice civ. Obviously the first town center doesn't go up as quick as the others because of their patch that they got changed, but all other town centers and castles go up 100% faster, so that's
And
very
off to the
nice.
start. Wait,
Um,
are you rolling or no?
yeah, I'm rolling. I said 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Let's
All
do
right,
this.
good. I remember stream delay.
Uh,
Off the rip here, we do have red and gray on the opposite teams. We have two TCs, probably about 15 to 20 tiles apart
they
in the
must
top
see the
right corner.
rings, bro. Like,
So,
who's next door?
looks like Paradox is gonna hoard the cows from red.
Right.
Let's see. Paradox access to gold is gonna be in the far right corner or to the left, depending on where he goes.
That's actually not bad. I mean, actually, that's a lot
Um,
of stone and gold right up against that map there. That's insane.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of
So
back
much.
access. And the thing at Land Nomad too is you have to pay attention is outside, like on the edges of the maps is where you're gonna find a lot of gold and stone. You're gonna find a lot of extra res if you look at if you look at this map, there's a bunch of gold, there's just a bunch of gold and stone around the edges of the map. Obviously the pings, they know where each other's TCs are at. And then we have purple behind red, and we have blue to the west of Paradox, and that is his teammate. So blue has the free boom opportunity. They just got to figure out where purple's at
Right.
to get that free boom out or do aggro, and we'll see how they play it.
All right. So, what do you think? Lithuanians or Sicilians have a better boom here, Mister Boom King?
Lithuanians. Lithuanians will get off to a better start. He's got more food. He's not gonna have as much idle
Yeah, the
CC.
extra food is
He's
big.
got he's under 3 deer right now. He's got
Mhm.
2 cows he's gonna find. He's got 3 deer to the left. He's got 1 boar, 2 boars if he wants. He's got 3 boars if he wants to.
Hmm. I'm
If
seeing
he
a lot
finds
of
them.
boars
So he's
by
got a lot of food. So he
yeah.
can get a really good fast castle off, and then he's got a nice gold pile. And if he wants stone, he can get a castle drop right into Paradox, and we'll see what they turn that
Well,
into. So
we definitely got a game set up for us. I mean, the civs in itself, like Lithuanians, very good start. Berbers are a little underrated, not powerful, but underrated because the villagers are quicker, and then obviously they'll be able to maybe claim more boars than some people can't with the how far they are. I mean, granted, you could get loom, and then also we got Sicilians, which are also pretty nice. Bohemians is an interesting one. I haven't seen those picked that many times, but with the amount of stone and gold around, and the Sicilian, not Sicilian, the Bohemians always getting those mining upgrades, I guarantee you we will see some defensive buildings.
for sure, for sure. And Paradox is just bringing all the food in. He's got the cows, he's got the deer, he's got the boars. Still doesn't the deer, but hasn't got them yet. We'll see if see if Red wants to lame them from him, knowing they're there. See if he knows they're there. He does not know they're there, so he might not be able to pull lame off.
It's funny when you were
Everybody
saying
just doing their lovely nomad things. See, Sicilians, Bohemians. Wonder how they play this.
that's what I was wondering. They can be both castle dropping civs. Obviously this isn't like standard
For
nomads, so there's not going
sure.
to be that much stone around. I mean, you'll have to spread out for it, not like in huge lumps, but then again, obviously our card cup nomad obviously doesn't have as much stone anyway. Um, it's it's gonna be interesting. It really is, because they're so close together. I would not be surprised if we see towers. In all honesty,
For sure,
I'm
for
kind
sure.
of worried
Donjon.
for
Oh, no donjons.
Red because he's only got one or two stones way in the back to be able to defend himself, while good old Paradox over here has a stone right next to his town center, a stone way to the right, and there's stone in the back as well, and to the left.
For sure, for sure.
So if he
See a
wanted to
lot
go
of blue dots
towers,
out. I
or
see a lot of
yeah,
blue dots scouting out and around. See a lot of cows moving around looking for
very
purple
good. I had
and
to
just
do a
extra
double take
boars,
to be honest,
food, and gold. So
luring in that boar.
purple. Let's see. Purple is he's working the boars. He's on wood. I think it'd be crazy if there was a nomad and then once your TC spawned, you got a scout. I doubt it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the Berber villager, right? No, I'm joking.
Pretty much. Or the Korean villager.
Mm,
Alright, so Paradox is gonna
that's
go out
true.
here and he's gonna get the deer, and we do have a little
Yeah,
pause
the amount
in
of
the game.
food on this map
Oh,
is
my
insane.
fucking
Yeah.
PE stopped working. Lovely.
Oh, did it like freeze up? You're right.
Yeah, it crashed. Lovely.
Oh
This is
no.
what I get for not playing the game.
Do you want me to pause it? Or...
8:27. No, keep going. You can.
Alright, I'm at
I'll catch
almost
up.
at 9, so just let me know.
Yeah, just keep going. I don't wanna-
So, while we wait for Daly to come back, we've got a very ballsy Sicilian lure. That is quite far away, but he should be doing okay. He's basically bringing from the bottom of the map all the way to town, to his town center. He should make that, that's fine. Milling deer, your classic land nomad scenario. I'm actually surprised not to see a few civs on this map. Granted, you're allowed 4 civ bands. Sometimes people pick the same bands, which is the funny part, but usually Tatars, Mongols, Persians, just like very good civs that have food are very good on this map. Even I've seen Britons on this map as well, because the amount of cows and sheep you can get off of it as well. It's pretty solid, but usually people tend to go for those mobility options. So it's very intriguing seeing Bohemians on this map, and even Sicilians. I mean, granted, Sicilians do have a minor... Oh no! Oh, he tried luring... Oh no. Alright, so JBR tried luring 2 boars at the same time. One of them died, and the other one did not. Those rough men. Feels out for the Sicilian player, but it's okay. I mean, it's just interesting. I mean, Sicilians do have that sneaky, not the best, but just a decent farm bonus. It's mostly better for the end of the game instead of the beginning. So we'll see if how that works. Sicilians do have a solid all-rounding civ. They have very good range, very good infantry, and decent cavalry, especially with their unique tech. And then obviously they don't take as much bonus damage, so they will not be too afraid of mass pikes as some other civs would be. I mean, granted, they still do the damage, but it's not too scary.
Can you pause your game for a second? I'm back in the game.
Yeah,
Catching up to you right
I'm
now.
at 12:30.
Time? 12:30? Alright, I'm at 11 minutes right now.
Let me know when you're ready, and then I will get going. Thanks, Jade, for the ELO assessment here. I appreciate that. That's very cool.
Right. I am ready when you are.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready.
So a lot of walls coming up. I was thinking earlier with the civs that we have, Sicilians could do a good job with their knights if Berbers, I mean, that is if the aggression doesn't come in. If they get to like a knight camel mix, camels really do almost nothing to Sicilian knights because their bonus is not enough at all. And then obviously Lithuanian knights, they're gonna want to try and grab as many relics as they possibly can to boost their cavalry. They are coming up with a stable, so we're gonna see some scouts. I'm looking at the map. We got 1, maybe 2. Where's the other one I saw earlier? No, I see 1 relic right now. There might be another one that was close. Oh no, it's in the back corner. Never mind.
So an
I figured
interesting
it.
decision by JBR here to do a big wall. I did the
Yes.
Fog of War on his thing. He can see purple CC, and they already calmed out where red CC is at.
Yes.
So a very interesting decision to wall like Daly would and try to boom and take over this corner, this whole quadrant of this map over here.
Yeah. He's gonna try
Looks
and
like we
place
might be
a
going
lot
for
of town
post
centers,
imp,
maybe.
or if he's gonna try and play heavy castle. We'll see what happens.
It might pay off because Tally Ho is going scouts to maybe help the red player out. So it might be. I mean, if he booms and let the shenanigans go on the right side, and the double palisades, he's walling behind this wall.
But Paradox is already up to Castle Age.
Oh, okay, yeah. So no towers.
And he's
but,
on stone with free mining upgrades.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a classic castle drop.
So we're gonna be looking for a red castle drop, and scouts, three to four scouts right now are not gonna save 8 to 10 villagers building the castle. So we are gonna see. It's looking like the game plan from red here is
Yep.
2 archery ranges and a blacksmith. He's gonna try to play archers here.
It's a bit
We got an
dangerous.
outpost from
I mean, he's
Gray.
got scouts coming in to help, but an outpost is gonna deny the outpost, right? Yes.
Yep.
This is a very
Scouts with
dangerous
no
game to play.
upgrades.
Staying feudal aggression when you know the other player's been in feudal for such a long time and is mining stone.
Yes. See, we got villagers just walking aimlessly in blue space. I zoomed out a little bit, and there are villagers, cows, you name it, just wandering around the city. Here we have the whole quadrant double walled off, no way of getting in. These are some daily walls confirmed.
Well, I'm daily walls confirmed. I mean, look how thick the palisade walls are. Is pretending to be like a Kuma's player there for a sec.
We do have Paradox and Castle H here, and we'll
the
see if
castle,
he is going to
there
put
you
the castle up right there.
It sucks
And there's-
for red too because the Bohemian. Oh, there you go. It deletes the one on the range, but the Bohemian unique unit as well counters archers, so it's going to be such a pain in the ass to deal with. I feel like also Blue is really just playing a game by his own in the back corner while there's tons of shenanigans happening over here. Pink and red are gonna be like, oh wait, yeah, there is a second player in this game. Hold up. Oh.
And we're gonna have a monastery from Paradox, so this is gonna look like a monk Hussite wagon push here, and we have a little
Very good indeed.
stone wall here to kind of protect it. Let's see, the castle is not yet in range of TC. Can't really tell yet.
No, it's
Not hitting it. Just smoked the archer.
no, it's too busy shooting
Red
the house.
is let's see, Red's eco to get to castle is looking pretty rough.
He's trying
Red
to get a
looking
market
like
up
he's-
so he can maybe abuse his way up. Also, I'd like to mention that purple or pink is not up to Castle Age either, but he's just building a blacksmith, so we might see it shortly. And there they are. The wagons are coming out. Pink just threw his scouts underneath the castle, and the wagons, they don't care about TC fire. They've got so much armor. That wood line is gonna be like, yeah, that's emptied out now. And I do notice also, Paradox is also still mining stones, so there might be another castle to come, which is very scary for red. And then all at the same time, you gotta remember, Blue is over here in his own paradise, chilling out, making more villagers, and he's gonna be in Castle Age very shortly. So he's gonna do those good old Sicilian and fast town centers into a boom. It would be
Red has already hit the gunner roll, and he has abandoned ship, and he is running every villager he can. Wearing purple. Nothing new that we've seen on this channel before.
He deleted his
So
town
villagers-
center as well.
Yep, latest TC, and he's gonna build it right here next to the stone.
I'm not too
And,
sure I like that. I would prefer like moving further back because like that's the next thing they're gonna hit. Because that's right there.
Paradox is at 391 for stone right now.
Alright.
He's gonna add he's gonna give a relic. He's gonna put up a second TC over on this gold. Meanwhile, he only has nobody on food right now.
For Sicilian flair.
Big Yes, it looks like we have the Daly boom down here going on.
I call
So
it
the
the
5
daily dozen.
TCs. Is this the so it's how many TCs for you know your Sicilians? The sergeants. They come out of 5
yes.
or is that okay, so
Yeah,
7
it's
come out of
5.
5?
Perfect. 5 is the
Okay.
perfect number.
Alright.
And then you times
kinda
it
looking-
by I think they made it 4 now.
Paradox stopping this TC that was trying to be built by purple, so he can no longer try
Nice,
and
nice,
boom there.
nice. He's also
No,
claiming
nice. No, he's-
the gold and the farms. He put a
He has
TC
already pulled a
right where the old
CJ.
TC was. He's pulling a CJ. Oh no, that wood line. Oh boy. It's a paradox. This is just a one-man show. It's the paradox show right now. These wagons
Yes,
dealing out
indeed.
damage to everyone. Pink just made it to Castle Age before they started attacking, but I'm not too sure. I mean, knights are good, but you're gonna need a mass, buddy. You got less knights than wagons. I mean, granted, knights do well against the wagons. You just need a bit more. There's a lot of projectiles coming your way. Gotta produce.
For sure, and he needs to find relics and get that attack. The free attack bonus would be really nice
Yeah,
right now.
focus on the armor and then look for the relics. I agree.
So, I don't like the fact that he's dropping 3 TCs and trying to boom out of this while he has aggression, because red is again going to be in a pickle and have to move yet again.
Yeah, that, like I said, that TC placement wasn't a smart place. They had so much room to go in the back here. I mean, look at all the gold, the stone, the wood, even boars and cows back there as well. Alright, so the knights are coming forward. He's got +1/+1 on them. Let's see if they can actually drive back these wagons. I think it's going to be a iffy fight, but underneath the town center, maybe? Oh no, he should be alright, yeah. He's
ABR is
doing well.
idle TC time is going up like a Khmer farm rate, so
Like a Khmer farm. Oh, that's too funny.
slowly
Monk's coming
cracking
in.
down. He's slowly finally getting down. Yeah, he's got monks, so he's got the whole counter. He's gonna build 4 monasteries here. Let's see. And purple might be looking to go to blue here. He's gonna say,
Yeah,
alright.
that's the play,
Yeah,
but they've left it way too late, man. It's rough.
To
like,
get in here, I mean, he's gonna have to hit the house on the right, and
that's the only chance with
think
the less armor on the houses. Again. So the double-lined palisade wall.
and blue at 70
basically-
villagers, red at 18, and purple at 47. A lot of
I'm not even looking at Red's vill count right now. He's lost so many vills. He's lost 2 vills exactly. Not 2, 12. 12, not 2. If
Alright, purple
if
coming
Red
around to
has the
find
best
damage.
eco in the game, then I blame everyone else for sucking. He's double monastery. Got 2 relics, so that actually is amazing. Bohemian player snagging up all the relics, so the Lithuanian player cannot. I mean, he's still got 1 relic over in the left, behind the wood line near the mill. That's up for grabs. And there's another one by closer to blue, but it's in the far left corner.
And the monk and the knights are just passing down by JBR's base. Oh, Paradox realizes he's going for conversion.
Oh boy. That was smart from Paradox, sending monks to go protect while JBR continues to boom. This is insane. Absolutely insane.
Red is actually on his way to Castle Age, and I think he will have enough to get a castle up, possibly. if he
Yeah,
can
possibly. He's
keep
got
this
lots of
going.
stone, so it would not be surprising. I'm
Purple
not
is
too
gonna
sure.
swing around. He's gonna hit purple. He's gonna hit Paradox's woodline right now. He's in.
Oh, that is
There
so
are
rough.
17 villagers exposed right now, and 4 are already
boy.
dead.
Yeah, that is rough. He's got a monk.
4
but
dropped.
nice to
5.
snipe those. Oh, that was an instant conversion. Jesus. Snipe the
Let it
monk
play
before
out.
he goes into the castle or something. There we go. Another monk coming in.
And Paradox is trying to take all the buildings, but Red said, nope, I will delete.
I love that. Just the building deletes. Very funny.
Sicilian defensive castle to his quadrant here.
That thing's going up
Defend
real
it.
quick.
and Imp for blue.
Wow. So do you think we'll
I
see?
promote
Do you think
thee.
we'll see a flex and see Sicilian elite sergeant spam coming out?
Yes.
That would be
Yeah,
so
it's gonna
funny.
be it's gonna be fully upgraded elite sergeants into
Atonement coming out for Oh no, he's gonna lose all those knights. Oh, it's just passing. Never mind. The monks aren't paying attention. Oh, now they are.
now they are, but is he gonna
Yeah.
snag one?
No, I
And
don't
no.
think so. Yeah, no. But atonement from is very useful. Rams. I didn't like earlier when those wagons he was using to raid the woodline was good, but like he dove a lot of them under the town center and they died. If you want, he should have just brought like a mangonel or something. That would have been pretty cool. To just take down that town center. Um, I seriously think red and purple, if they've been stressing over Paradox this whole time, they must be thinking, oh, hold on a minute, we got a ticking time bomb. Blue is like doing anything he wants in the corner there, and we don't know yet. Oh, look at that
Yep.
ballsy castle.
Another.
Oh my god.
I mean, that castle's gonna go up. I mean, there's
I think
10 monks and 10 knights, so if we can get to Energon Micro, I think we're fine.
Gunner, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. 18 months is insane, dude. I don't even know how. How you've stomached me for that long. That is like an award of itself. As I was saying earlier, I think Red has like PTSD of castles by now. He's like, why? Why me, man?
The Imp in and First Crusade clicked.
Look at everything he's
The walls
chucked
have been deleted,
in the,
and the donjons are being built forward.
Oh no. The spam's coming. Oh man, okay.
Oh, and the
They call
GG.
GG. Yeah, he's like, oh, if he's in him, and we've done nothing to it. Red's like, so, how boomed is Blue? I haven't touched him once. I've been defending, and he's like, yeah, we're dead, bro. I love how funny the stable is. He's got husbandry, scouts queued, and Lycav all in one town center, man. That's funny.
One town center?
Not town center, the stable. Sorry, the red
Okay.
stable. He's got all the. He's like, he's just
Right.
like shoved as much as he could in that stable to hope he could produce it all.
Yeah, Guare thought he had a good TC, and Paradox just got on the stone and the wood one and
Yeah,
used it to his
the
advantage. And
super aggression from Paradox. I think what Red's mistake was if he was going archers, he should have gone into it sooner and started harassing, or at least put a tower up just to start harassing. You know, deny that stone or something, because they saw he was in feudal age for a while and he didn't do any aggression, so he must have known like there was going to be some type of a castle push. But very well played from Paradox. He put both players on their toes, and JBR just straight up just pulled a Daly and just like, I'll see you in it, buddy. Just played
yeah, it'd be an interesting game to see what happened if Paradox would have, lost that 1v2 there.
Oh yeah, then he would have had to try and do something a bit sooner. Maybe would have seen stables out instead or something, or maybe even something else instead of that as well. Very interesting game, very interesting indeed. The stats are pretty cool looking as well. I was looking at the conversions. It wasn't as many as I thought there would be, but one conversion, 21 military high was very nice for him.
He had
Lithuanian
a lot
player
of
got a
moments
lot
where
of
they were
kills.
just passing, so
Yeah, that's true. But they were there. They had their presence was very well uh felt. Lithuanian player got no relics. It was completely all Paradox of the relics there. 2 relics. He got 580 gold. It's not bad, not bad at all. And all in all, it was. I would not like to be in Red's position. That's all I'm saying.
well, we can just ask Gunnar how it feels. He's used to that.
Oh, oh, poor Gunner, bro.
We can bring Gunnar into this, and he's used to that kind of game.
Oh man, that rough, rough. All right, I'm gonna start loading up their second game.
What is the map for the second game?
Game 2 is on Socotra. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. Socotra in general is a very aggressive map, so we'll wonder how we're gonna see this unfold today. It's usually, I'll be honest, with Socotra, I gave up trying to give introductions because everything and anything happens in the first couple seconds. So it's gonna be an absolute light show. I have paused it at 2 seconds. Let me know when you are
Same.
ready.
I have bought it
Okay,
at
cool.
2 seconds as well.
All right, I'm gonna hit play now, and we're gonna see. Now we got interesting civs here. We got Mirror Celts, and we got Berbers and Britons. So very well rounded civs. All do a little bit of everything. We're gonna see a little bit of everything, but straight away we're seeing villagers go and grab their elephants. We're seeing some scout fighting on the hill. On the far right of the map, it's very interesting indeed. We got JBR giving Tally Ho.
And
a bit of
Tally Ho is
something.
winning that, but the Green Villager actually is going to help it.
And then we got Jimmy James scouting around looking for some stuff to take. So actually, Jimmy James's elephant is in the back, which is very nice. But I still think Paradox is Mike gonna say, oh no, he's running onto the town center again. Oh, maybe forcing the idle time. All right, so the only person that hasn't oh, there we go. He's gonna find it now. Find the Elefanto. We're gonna see who's the lamer boy here today, ladies and gents. The scout is there, so I don't think he'll take it. Okay, and then Tally-Ho just took his elephant now. All right, so the only one that hasn't taken their elephant is Jimmy James, which he's doing right now. So no one's being lamed thus far. I saw a couple vills forward. We're seeing some walling on the right side. The disrespect. JBR is like, okay, alrighty then. You want a challenge? I'll give you a challenge. My villager is very good at building palisades and destroying your stuff, and he's also laming the zebra. The zebra. Oh man, poor Tally-Ho, man. He's not having a fun time.
We're gonna have a Wild West Bill fight over here in the right corner here.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Ooh.
And the scout's dead. I think that's all Green wanted.
Yeah, pretty much. It helps. It helps a lot. The scout's also coming back to fend off the villager, and then the villager goes back. We're also seeing a forward house from Paradox, so maybe he's gonna think about laming as well. There's been some pushing from Jimmy, so all in all, it's an interesting one. Oh no!
And Paradox just drops all the walls.
Tally-Ho just realized that
berries.
all of his zebra have been dead for some time. He's gonna try and harvest as quick as he can. But more green villagers coming forward here. Just one more green villager.
Just wanted you to notice the map layout. Blue and red, both Celts mirroring each other, and the Berber and Britons are mirrored against each other. So we're gonna have the 1v1 of the Celts and the 1v1 of Berbers and Britons.
It's gonna be very interesting. I think Celts are very nice in this when they help to get going with that wood, and then Britons are very nice as well because of the amount of sheep you get in the beginning. Obviously, you're gonna need to transition to either your zebra, your berries, and all that lovely stuff, and then of course you want to get your. Oh, look at that, man! He built a zoo for a dead carcass. What a lovely JBR, man! What a lovely man! This is your graveyard from here on out. The ELA range is it's 1300 to 1550. Earlier I think Jade gave us the specific elos, although Jade did say Paradox has his elo a bit inflated recently because he got some wins on a certain map he liked. So Paradox is 1610, JBR is 1522, Tally-Ho is 1433, and Jimmy James is 1269. Those are their recent elos, so before this it was different than that.
Ready.
Obviously I can't control what games they play after. Okay, so the poor berries from the red player. He's really crammed in there.
And purple. Purple's not able to get berries either, so
Oh
it looks
no!
like maybe
That
in
villager
Paradox
man
Service.
has been an absolute legend. That one
Okay.
green villager. Oh
I
no!
think it's the different one now, because I don't see he still have full health.
No,
He's not full.
he keeps switching them in and out, which is very smart. He keeps doing that.
They're like,
So-
I want to run forward, Commander. Take me in. Oh, is he gonna? No, he's not one in the wood line.
Being tag teamed. Oh
Is he
no.
one in the wood line?
He's thinking
Green
about it.
Azul.
He's walking around. Maybe he's going for the gold. Oh no! Oh, the
Grayton,
villager catches it.
ready.
He's like, get your shenanigans out of here, bro.
Mandatum,
You know what's? Oh, okay,
Yay.
never mind. I was gonna say, you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna leave
Grayton.
the Ville back to the scout. But he's not.
ready.
He's gonna walk the Ville under the town center. Look at the balls on that. Jeez.
Grayton,
All right. So we're definitely seeing feudal ages from everyone. The only person that hasn't clicked up yet is green, but I think they're gonna have more of a boom to it because they got more villagers. Right now attacking Mill. You know, actually is an underrated civ on this map. I think Japanese are very solid because you don't have to spend as much wood on the eco buildings, so you get a lot more opportunities to be aggressive.
That is true.
So, but I guess
Red and
Celts do
feudal
very good
first.
with the wood
See
collection as
what
well.
happens.
Alright, so
Kia.
we're playing we're gonna playing hideout over on Paradox side. He's doing a lot of walling. Red Scout desperately trying to stop that from happening. But I don't think that's gonna do anything. More, oh my god.
Where's goes?
The green villager's coming back with a vengeance. He's like, okay, I've made my mark on Tally Ho. I'm gonna come over and give Jimmy a piece of my mind. Oh boy.
And
Alright.
Red Scout is down,
That
and
is
he
not
is going
good.
archers.
Okay. That makes sense, to be honest. That's like, you see that a lot on this map because everything's close together. It's very nice going archers when you need to try and save some wood. I mean, not wood, food.
Where's that forward green villager? Where's it chilling? Oh, it's
Yeah,
landing
he's
the
in
stone.
Jimmy's
Okay.
base now, walling up his stone. Oh man, there's been an
Ready.
idle villager of Tally Ho for quite some time now. Just looking at the boxes of palisades in front of his base, reminiscing the res he used to have. There's team walling going on here as well. Wow. Look at, I would never have pictured team walling, man. That's insane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, JBR is finally going up to feudal.
He's gonna have a very nice economy behind this. He got so many villagers. He's on 29, where everyone else is either 26 or 24. That definitely helps. Alright, so fletching for Paradox. He's got the
And
skirms
he's
coming
into
out.
skirms. Yep.
Very good against those archers.
Forgere.
Alright. This is very interesting. It could go either way. Granted, there's a lot of res being walled. I don't know how we're gonna go here. It's gonna be very interesting. A lot of archers from the Britons player, which is, you know, it's Britons. We all expected that, you know. But
For sure, but he's gonna have to find a way in.
yeah, it's gonna be a pain.
Ready.
Even though he has all the upgrades, the archer ironically said ready, but I don't think they are ready. He's gonna take some time getting in there, man. Alright.
Kid?
Red doing his job harassing those berries, but skirms are trying their best to harass back. Getting armor on the skirm is very smart. Makes archers almost useless. Feudal age for JBR right now. Alright. He's doing a very good job walling in behind there. He's knowing that palisade is going to come down. And he is putting a lot of wood out for those walls in the back there. So I like how even though the shenanigans hit the Britain's player and the Celts player, as in red and pink or purple, if you want to say, they're doing some good aggression. Though it's not really amounting to much because they're just stuck behind walls and sometimes skirms.
Ready.
So he can harass the farms, which is very good. A blacksmith coming up for green and more skirms coming out for green as well. What in these positions, what do you think? What would you expect? Like, what would you think that would be the best situation? They've got the good aggression behind it, but what would you say would be the next step for them as they mounted against skirms behind walls? Would you suggest?
Red go into scouts, about 4 or 5 scouts right now, and try to get that out. And you have a good mass of archers, and you can kill spears with those easily. Just get scouts out, and then you can be able to explore behind, and you can see if you can get any more damage. For Blue's base, it's pretty walled. He's got it very, you know, he's already got a tower up on his gold.
Yeah.
It's 2 gold, so he's already protected that. Purple wise, I think he just needs to find a way in and keep pressing the pressure. He's already kind of made green kind of move his farms back, even though he's on his deer. So, see who gets up to Castle Age first. Right now, GBR and Red kind of looking like the 2 front runners to get to Castle first. Paradox has put a lot of time into these skirms, a lot of eco into 10 skirms.
Even the upgrades as well. He is building a market though, so he is thinking about going up. And he's getting that wheelbarrow.
We got the house team wall here going from purple to green, purple to red here. I just see blue. I see there's a bunch of green and purple. I'm just going.
Is there a hole? There's a hole between their houses too, so it's not like completely walled by the gold.
And red is on his way to Castle Age, so soon he can play a very mean game of a siege push here.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be such a pain in the ass to deal with you know the unit comps that they have. Very well done from him, from all the army he's invested and the pressure as well.
Green trying to get stone, and purple is gonna find out. Yeah, purple's seen it. He's like, you want stone today? You go somewhere else. So.
Yeah, that's definitely big, because if you notice, all of Green's stone is now in a very unattainable area. That the only stone that they had chances to is there. He could maybe share with Paradox, but I don't think with this amount of res on the map, I don't think sharing is an option. Maybe even ask Paradox if he can give him a stone from the back of his base. Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, so it looks like Tallyho and Jimmy are going to be the first ones to castle before Paradox and GBR here.
I think that's going to be quite huge with the crossbow upgrade coming in. It's going to be very hard to try and stop that.
And I'm kind of confused at why Paradox isn't pulling his skirms over to kill these Britain archers. To help out. He's leaving. Paradox is going to come forward, try to fight this army here. We got an infantry upgrade for red.
Alright, there we go.
Good stuff. Nice. And Siege Workshop first thing down for red here. Green pinging the map saying, hey, there's archers here. Let's do something about it. I want the stone. But Paradox is on to bigger, better things.
Alright, there's crossbow upgrade coming in for Jimmy James. This is where it gets scary. You're granted they're not too far behind, but they still it's the vital seconds of not having those upgrades is going to be very hard to fight off. And these crossbows will get rid of those feudal age skirms very quickly.
Especially on a hill. Both of them playing forward siege here. They are playing very aggressive, and we have a green castle in a questionable spot. Not really, actually. It protects this
kind of stone and the gold, I guess. Yeah, it would have been nicer if it was closer, but obviously they don't have the armies to push them out a little bit.
And now we have a mango from the bada booms on the skirms.
Oh, will we see it? No, he pays attention. Oh, come on, give me one Jersey bada boom, please.
The mill gets it. Actually, we have a doubt castle here. Green is not going to get this castle up here.
Oh no, I mean
These
he's
skirms
getting
are gonna
the
have to do it.
Yay.
crossbow, but yeah, no. Oh, he's sending everyone. Oh no, look at the score rack up there. He's now lost 13 villagers. Oh, 14 villagers.
Ready.
Oh, that's a lot
a
of
game.
a lot of crossbow to lose, but that's a lot of eco. Oh no, and the bada booms, the skirms coming in. Oh, that was almost
Oh,
a
and
good
Paradox
bada boom.
just missed the bada boom here.
Oh, he got a couple.
Oh,
of
you
them.
got a from there. And we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade.
Knights coming out for Paradox here.
Smart.
Snipe the
Yep.
Smart. Know, very smart indeed.
Mandatum.
And a ram for Tally Ho. So I think actually if they're gonna push, I think they're just gonna push into Paradox spaces. Paradox is gonna be the one that's gonna be a bit
That'd be smart because
rough,
JPR trying to make a Jenna chart here. We do have a G pony on the field.
Yay.
Oh,
Do
really?
not see the G pony. Yep, it's in the archery range.
Oh, let's go G ponies, baby. That's how we win games. No other unit, just G ponies. Oh man.
So we do have the G ponies, but we do have Pike coming up.
Did you see that? Oh no. Oh boy.
That's
Okay,
Siege
so
Workshop
Paradox
gets
went to
denied.
place a siege workshop down, and
Yeah.
the mango shot the foundation just as he placed it.
Yep.
Forgere.
Elite
a lot of wood
skirms
down the
mangoes
drain.
are not going to win you this game. Green is going to have to get into blue mode here and re-salvage his.
Well,
Seems that
green
is
has
the
best
bloomer here.
stables in this game, to be honest.
Yes,
Yes, it
and red and blue have the best barracks in the game. So and siege workshops.
Oh, good trade.
Hello.
Seeing mangoes trade against each other on the left side here,
Ready.
and rams pushing forward with.
Mandatum.
Nice thing for TBR is he actually whittled down the crossbow numbers.
Yes, and the castle did go up. It's just a shame he lost 21
And
villagers.
the G
in the
ponies are
crossing.
out. There's 4 G ponies out right now. Coming out.
They will do very
Gonna
well.
attack the ram.
I mean, not against the ram,
Yay.
but the crossbows. He needs to micro though. Alright, there we go. Pulling him behind
got
again.
Red trying to put a juicy TC up on 2 golds here. I think one of those is Paradoxes. and
Oh
one of
no,
those is
okay. I
Jimmy's.
saw Paradox's mangoes coming out. I thought, oh, HP Town Thunder Foundation and 2 mangonels. It's probably not the best combination you want. Alright, we got 3. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I thought. It was close. Close.
Camel
Oh!
archers.
The micro man. Oh no, he put all of. Oh no. Poor Paradox, man.
You hate to see it.
Oh man, that was rough. Alright, he got some butter boots there, that was very good. Oh wait, what the? Oh my lord! That was insane, that mango survived on 1 HP. Took it straight mango shot to the face and still lived.
Alright, and the Pike Siege is on for Jimmy.
I'm hearing some monks as well.
So Jimmy's the 1200, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and he's putting it to work here against the now 1600 Paradox. So people are talking about Elo.
Yeah.
Team
Very good,
games,
man.
it's a whole different story.
Oh man, he's just not paying attention to that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, that was beautiful,
He's
mango.
out, Mangy's okay. Got CJ Jr. here against Aaron.
Oh man, I love it, man. This is great.
We have Imp coming in from purple.
Oh, and with Arb, that's gonna be really nasty. The Mangonel trying to deny these ranges. He could get a butter boom on the. Okay, no, he kills the villager building. Okay. With all these mangoes out and the amount of Celts we're seeing, it's only right for me to get hyped every second. Oh, he's throwing a lot of pikes into trying to kill that Mangonel. Range has been destroyed in Paradox's base. Alright, will we see
Paradox adding a
booms?
third TC.
Oh.
KBR on 2, purple on 1.
Yeah, no, that's the hardest thing really, to try and. Oh no! Oh, okay. I've seen rocks being flung. Okay, that was very good from the Rune player to snipe that Mangonel. Okay, But yeah, no, even though his eco would be down, but it's very good for him being up so fast with an actual decent size of crossbow there. He's got 26 and counting. So that's going to be very, very frustrating for the Berbers player to deal with. Granted, they could go Genitors. It's still an investment to make. He's got Camel Archers. Be interesting.
Monsters are not to play here. I
No.
don't think.
Especially if you get shot in the face by a couple of mangoes. Oh. Alright, no, so the nice sniper. I guess they help with dealing with the pikes, but still it's a bit rough. Alright, Imp is in play,
Alright,
R, Bracer. Very good.
Yep.
And
He's gonna come help with save red here.
Red's villagers and town center are down. There's a lot of
And
kelp mangoes
green.
though. If there's Miss Micro here, that would be devastating. Especially since it's kind of jammed up there.
Arb is just coming in.
Oh no, he's not paying attention. Oh my god, that gave me the... Alright, very good job. The Britain player sniping those siege units. And more camel archers coming in for green. I mean, I guess it works, but I actually think Genitors wasn't a bad option, or at least a stable unit. Or even just straight.
Is
Storm
Paradox
as
gonna
well.
lose 20 villagers here?
Oh no.
Building this castle. Military
Oh,
from green
boy.
is out of place.
Oh,
Remember, no
no.
ballistics either too.
Alright, no, so the castle does go up. He doesn't have ballistics, you're right, which is rough. He's getting chemistry. I would prefer ballistics over chemistry, to be all honest. I mean, look how many mobile units he's having to go against right now.
And red is on his way to end, but he's gonna rebuild that TC that he lost.
Oh yeah, right underneath the camel archers. That's real smart.
Alright, purple getting ballistics and he's gonna stick around, he's gonna get his way in. Just a little hole.
Oh,
Scary, but
Yeah.
he's gonna sit here and try to do damage here.
yeah,
This is a Brit range
chemistry's
to his
in as
advantage.
well. I guarantee you, Paradox and JBR are happy that Britons do not get BBC. As chemistry is in now. And they do not have a castle, so they do not have any
He's
trebs
been left
rating.
alone, and actually, they are about both Paradox and JBR have outboomed purple and red here.
Yeah, they just need. I mean, they just need a military. I mean, look at the military difference. 12 military for Paradox and JBR, and then 48 for 50 now for Tally Ho and Jimmy. It's very, very big difference. Okay, so we got Camel
And
Archers
neither of
ready
them
back.
going up to, yep, see that, which is nice. Little raid action going on to purple. Slow him down as much as possible, but he still has 48 arms in the field, so you gotta, he's not dead until you kill that.
I actually don't think it's gonna be too big
Oh, JBR is hiking this castle up.
of a... No, he's not. That's a lot of orbs.
And here comes the build
Okay then,
difference right
so
back to even.
we're gonna have more than 30 villager deaths. That's gonna be interesting.
2, 3, 4.
He lost all of his camel archers in the back of their base as well.
Yes, he did.
Look
Now
at the
the
castle
game
foundation.
has been. Oh, and the other castle foundation, but this one can go up because green has no military.
Mhm.
There's
Oh,
60
he's
arbs,
diving those
33
bills.
arbs.
Oh my god, he's gonna have more bill deaths than there are military on the field at this rate. Great production from the British player.
Oh, we do have the loads coming in from Paradox to try and do something.
Good to snipe the siege, and kill the pikes. I like to see that, and then obviously they're very good at reading.
But purple is going to be putting all the pressure onto green here. Castle will be going down because he will be getting trebs out.
Ranges the town center as well. Jeez.
Supplies for red.
Supplies, don't love it. I mean, it works. He
Alrighty.
has like what, 3 barracks up?
We have a longbowman coming out for purple, so he's going to play longbow and orb here.
I'll be honest, when you say Socotra, never would I ever imagined, and never would have imagined Imp being possibilities on this map.
No. Okay, so blue is up to, both of them are up to imp. They have 2 minutes to sit and try to hold this. Meanwhile, the first treb is
Yeah.
going to be coming out, and I'm sure it's going to be right on.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough to deal with. Imp is the longest tech, and they're definitely gonna feel that because they have no military. They're relying on defensive buildings.
Green has no gold income.
It's because it's all underneath the castle.
Yep.
Alright, defensive castle in the back there. Those arbs are coming around. The Britain arbs are gonna be able to arrange a lot of this. Though the castle will go up, so they can't push there anymore. There we go. They're walking straight into that castle. So has to turn around and realize that's a bad idea. And Treb's coming out, like you said, to get rid of that castle.
We have the ram push from red.
Imagine
Man
if
at arms.
instead of camel archers, he stuck with Genotaurs. I think that would have been a very nice.
Especially with having no access to gold here.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
would have been huge.
Because he teched into like all those upgrades, and he could still technically use them. It's just unfortunate that he's not, he's got no military and he's trying to defend when the castle goes down. So now he's going to lose all of this, and they're going to start pouring in the back of Paradox's base. and this is
Paradox
looking
is
very-
in.
Yeah.
Yep. And here comes the gold right here. Gold's gonna get hit from Paradox.
Oh, look at the.
Paradox is out of gold once that's denied.
That's a shame, man. Look at the upgrade. The Onager upgrade was in that siege workshop, and he was making mangonels, and he's getting chemistry. That is rough. That is rough. But you would love to see it, man. A lot of woads and siege Onager would have been sick. But their eco at the back there is being destroyed by arbs. Green is having to hide in the corner. This is looking very dire right now. And even on that hill, it's just proving to be too much. Oh, that was a good mangonel shot right there. Those arbs in the hill that I was talking about just got annihilated by one Celt mangonel.
Kel Siege.
Yep. Don't need
Alright, Wolves
Onager, he
versus
says.
Rams, and
This Onager's gonna try and snipe these trebs, but the arbs are probably gonna try and make sure it working. Nope, the castle did it for him. Okay. I still feel bad though. Alright, so Wode's coming in to clean up some of these not siege ram, but cap rams, but he's got two-handers there, so even though they do very good at cleaning those up, they did take some losses. Wode's very good over here doing their damage to red. I still feel bad for Paradox here, because he still has not got the Onager upgrade. He's got every upgrade except for Onager. And the Trebs are targeting the Mangonel. Oh no, they're not. They're targeting the house. Okay. Oh, there we go.
and
Oh,
there's
boy.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, Paradox is like, well, I can't 2v1 here now. There's a huge ball of arbs, and I have no more room to be able to produce, and I'm down a lot of villagers, and it's just very hard to come back from that.
1-1.
All in all, he
game
did
3.
good to push back red and do some raids of himself, but it's oh boy. I think they had great ecos, but the military was just too rough. Oh
No
boy.
gold. Hurts.
Yay.
You can tell the difference in the
Ready.
gold taken
Mhm.
department.
Darth says Genotaurs do nothing versus Britain Arb. Yeah, but before that, when it was crossbow, he teched out of. He didn't tech out, but he stopped making Genotaurs and he made camel archers, which is the worst thing you can do. The Genotaurs have the mobility and they have the pierce armor of a skirm, and they do
Mandatum.
bonus damage too. So it was like the right play
Yay.
for that side. And then if you could argue, okay, the other side was fighting pikes. Well, the other side could either switch into instead of he was going at pike siege. He could, instead of switching into knights as well, he could go infantry himself and siege himself, or Genotaur still counter pikes. So it's, I mean,
Ready.
granted, you don't want to not micro, but I just feel like he invested so much res into Camel Archer, and they, in my personal opinion, it wasn't really the play. The raids were okay, but throughout this whole game, Paradox and JBR did not have any real military
Map
presence.
control.
Yeah, and
Map
yeah,
control.
the map control was rough as well.
The Camel Archer choice was very interesting.
Yeah, I mean
I think
he
I
had
think
two
Paradox would have
choices.
been just fine holding the pikes. I think
Yeah,
he
I think
needed to use the Berber bonus and get cheap castles or cav out,
yeah,
and use that to his advantage
Ready.
in raid. Because if you look at back of purple space, I mean, it's just wide open. I mean, he wasn't really
yeah.
walled.
I
You
think
get
he
in there,
should
you just
have.
be annoying.
Yay.
Maybe get some light cav. Try to boom up there.
Mandatum.
I
Mm,
mean, great castle spot he had. Great intentions with it, but just try to use the knights against the archers there, or then just try to raid and because knights are gonna do a decent amount, and if you compare that well with Paradox's siege, I mean, you're in for some juicy fights. You know, and it's like you can,
mm.
you know, if say red goes pikes and you got archers. Okay, well, you dive. You know, it's kind of like playing a team game. You know, like we're doing. One fights one fights the other, so they don't get countered, and that's just how it's gonna go. So, I mean, but
Yeah,
Britons
he
are
had other
scary.
options, like you said. He could either go stable
Yes,
or counter units, and instead he went Camel Archer.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Yay.
he could if he got to a point, he could have afforded Elite Skirm and
Mm,
Knights, and maybe into Cav, and then later on try to get into Hussar and be annoying. So,
right, yeah.
I mean, if you like having the back of that base and some woodlands were going down and it's just being annoying, and Red really wasn't, he contributed, but he was just kind of not trying to be rude, but he put up a good fight against Paradox, but overall, I think it was just more of what Tally Hill was able to do with
The
Britons and
skill
get
level
in
is a
there
little
and
different. Yeah,
yes.
skill set or whatever you want to
And I
call it.
don't know what Paradox and JBR's comms were like, but they could have worked together a lot more, I feel like,
Yeah,
as well.
that's true as well.
So, and I don't know what the res is for right now for Paradox, but uh, so
All right. So, is there anything else you can think of? We pretty much covered that game. I feel like there was a whole
yeah,
lot.
Sokotra. It happened. I guess they got punished for Lehman.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I mean the army count is insane, right? So 67 from the Britain's player, right? And that
Mhm.
just is so much bigger than anyone else. And the fact that if you were to tell me Socotra, I would never in a million years expect an imp late game battle ever. It's possible, but it's
I
not
think on 2v2,
possible.
I think it'd be a little more
I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah.
because
I don't know. I don't play for late game, as you can tell.
right.
All right. So the last map we have, folks, is Four Lakes. More traditional than any of these other maps that we have in the map pool. So definitely in for a good show. Have you loaded up the game yet, Daly?
I have, and I'm at 2 seconds.
Fantastic. I am too. I'm gonna hit play right now, and we have actually some interesting civs here. I'm seeing a bit of Japanese, I'm seeing Khmer, I'm seeing Lithuanians, and I'm seeing Italians. I think all of these civs are they have their own affinity with this map. All of them have some type of eco style bonus for their certain styles of play they like to play on this map. Whether you're Japanese and you got the cheaper eco buildings, and then the very strong fishing ships that also harvest fish faster and have better armor. Or you have the Khmer, which don't need any buildings to go up, and they also have a very good eco presence behind it as well with their farms. And I would not be surprised if they even try and utilize a dock, but we'll see. They're very Khmer are one of the most adaptable civs in Castle Age, I feel. Um, Another good mention we could say is the Lithuanians player. We've talked about them a bit before already. Their food early on is very good. It pretty much gives you the benefit of not being able to idle your town center, and then they also probably going to be looking for those juicy relics later on, which is actually there's one in between him and his ally, and There's one in front. And it's just they're actually not bad positions. He's just got one next to him. So actually, if he doesn't get relics, I'll be surprised. And then last but not least, we have Italians. We know Gunnar knows the Italians very well.
There's one man in chat that knows Italian. It's the Italian by himself.
Gunnar was not happy with me when we played our 2v2s because I banned Italian.
You're such a dick.
He's like, why'd you gotta do me like that, man? No, Italians are very good on this map. Cheaper age ups, and then also their docks are fantastic. With their ability to be able to make I think is it cheaper fishing ships. I could be wrong.
So I noticed after watching Paradox here, he did the survivalist strat with the Lithuanians.
He could.
Went to
You're
wood
right.
Straight away. He did. He went to
did?
wood right away, and he
Oh,
is
wow.
the first one out with the fishing ship already. So
Yes, because all that extra food you don't really require it as often. Very
and
interesting.
also a little thing to note here as well, we have different people fighting one another. So we have Tallyho actually on the same side as Paradox this time, and we have Jimmy and JBR on the same side. So different from the last game. In game 1, they were kind of in all sorts of spots. Can't really base that off of anything, but game 2 they played, and we will be interested to see what Khmer versus Lithuanians does, and what
Yeah.
Italians can do against the Japanese. So Italians
That'll
would do
be
fairly
interesting.
well against Khmer, so
I think
let's see what
Italians
happens.
might have the edge over the Japanese, only because I mean
Don't say
everything else
condos.
is very similar, but I feel like Italians can make up for things the Japanese don't have, such as BBC in late game, and the fact also, fun fact,
Cheap BBC, by the way.
cheap BBC, exactly, cheap BBC. I've so many times when I play with Japanese and it goes to late game, I've lost because I didn't have BBC. It's so hard. You get that average Civ deadlock where you can both tech into whatever you want, and then it just comes down to you're not able to push as fast because your trebs get sniped by BBC. Very frustrating. So I
Exactly.
think. Oh no! Oh no! Jimmy just lost a Vil to a Vort while trying to save his scout. He killed the blue scout, but he lost a Vil for the price. So that's an interesting one.
It is.
We'll see if that makes any semblance of an effect to any degree in this game.
Both teal and blue here are up to feud already. This is scary.
Yeah, this is
Blue's after Loom here. And 4 fishing ships already out for Paradox, which is huge. Looks
green's clicked
we have
up
no
now
sneaky
as well.
docks yet.
A lot of fast feudal ages, man. It's ridiculous. I think red's definitely gonna be behind here. There's so much fish. It's insane how much fish there is on this map.
I love it.
Whenever I think of Four Lakes, I always picture the game where you had no farms and you just had like a shit ton of fishing ships. You remember that?
Yep. And I was Japanese.
Oh boy. Yeah, Japanese fish are just insane.
JBR again trying to wall a quadrant of the map off.
Classic
Actually, a
Waller boy.
smart way to wall it back there, just so he can make sure nobody tries to get to his dock. Start that off first. Doesn't have to worry about. Red's pinging blue as woodline. See if they go for the 2v1 approach here. If green and red want to sit and try to work together here and push on Paradox, or if they want to push on JBR here.
Yeah,
You gotta be careful though, is Gray is already up to making a stable, which is scary.
it's classic Lithuanian play. Let's be honest.
It is true.
I
It's fully
think.
walled in damn near.
I mean, red will be up shortly, but yeah, I would not be surprised if we see some action over there.
Double docks from green, which is actually interesting. I don't like to double dock this early.
He's gonna try.
Yes,
and
he's
bring
producing from both of them.
a mining camp coming up for green as well. This is interesting. I'm very intrigued to see how and what they do. Scouts coming out for Paradox, and Tally Ho will see that with his scout. He's now realizing that now he's gonna have to try and plan for military, as he only has eco buildings. He has nothing else, just houses and eco buildings. All right, there we go. There's
That
the stable
sounds like a
coming
Daly to me.
up.
Alrighty. Red plane wide open as well. Gold's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be hit
gonna be
very
dangerous
easy.
because
But
I mean,
look at the top. But look at Red's pawn.
oh boy,
This could
got
be
a
the difference. 'Cause
sneaky
this
fire galley in
Japanese.
there. That's like classic JBR from what we've seen so far. He walls
A little
and
house,
does
but-
lamey type stuff. So, alright, so it was not, he changed his mind, it's not a stable, he changed it to a barracks, so we're gonna see some
So,
spears. We have a Paradox spear scouting out, which is interesting.
We have
and
4
a lot
scouts
of
marching
gold.
forward.
I mean, granted, Khmer are not walled. They
But
can
they just
still
jump in
jump in the
houses.
houses, yeah, exactly.
But there's not enough houses close enough to this wood line.
No, there is not.
14 villagers.
Scouts are coming in now. The Vil dives, not the Vil, the spear dives under the town center and dies. Oh, okay, never mind. Paradox changes his mind. Oh, I don't know. He's playing with my mind. That's what he's doing. Okay, yeah. He is going to red. We're gonna see some of that right now. Very interesting indeed. We have archers coming out for the Japanese player. I'll keep my eyes on that. See what they do next. A lot of scouts from Paradox though, and cute
A lot of food.
team walls from JBR.
JBR is on the way now with 2 fire ships. Red is just gonna
Damn.
get 1 out right now.
I mean, it's gonna take them a while to
And-
get through there because of the armor of the fishing ships, but it will hurt. It will hurt.
And Paradox is on the backside, looking in, trying to see what he can do
Yep.
to tally ho. We have 7 scouts on the field right now for Gray. Green on his way to Castle Age.
Classic Khmer, no buildings. It's fine. These scouts though harassing the wood line and the berries. Very. It'll be so annoying to deal with.
That's a woodline taken off of kind of the downfall of only using a woodline.
Mm-hmm. And then they're
Alright,
rolling
we have
in
a
the gold.
Alright, tally ho is confirmed daily. Look at the fishing ships.
Oh boy. They're all low HP as well, pretty much, except for 2. Yeah, no, this dock is
All the fishing
toast.
ships. And blue, yep, is so yeah. But tally ho has 16 and counting. Oh nope, he stopped at 16.
a double dock for Lithuania.
The
That-
team
that must
wall
be
again
insane.
is another team wall from from JBR Paradox and Archers
They're not-
forward from Red.
They're only okay if they're holding hands, man. Alright, so we're having Japanese archers trying to get in. They're fletching, but a tower coming up for JBR. Force tower is always a delight. Means you can move around. Although JBR is on gold, on stone already, so interesting. Alright, so Castle Age for Khmer. The scouts are leaving the Khmer's base and they're coming back to see if they can pick off some archers probably.
Got a force tower from blue at
Mhm.
his base. The scouts are actually gonna go look for these archers right now. And red's fishing eco is at a stall. Meanwhile, green is gonna add CCs.
Yeah, that's so bad. Japanese player being forced off a fish. They really excel on this map because of the fish and the fact that he doesn't have it. It's gonna really delay. Oh no, and he's gonna lose all those archers too. That is rough. That is rough. He's gonna. I think Red's really praying that Green pulls something really nice out of this Castle Age right now. Because Green really needs to.
Get a move on here.
He's getting a stable
something
now.
here.
He's got 2 town centers.
Paradox
dogs
is up
still
to his, oh, I see a green villager forward. Is this gonna be a dock from green? Do we have a
Oh,
lot of
come
fish
on.
from gray?
Come on, you have the wood to do it. Come on. He's holding the wood.
And JBR again with his castles. Are we gonna see Genoese here?
That would be brilliant. I'd love it. Especially against a fighting Kimura, because you know the Japanese player is behind. Now, there is still fighting going on water, but
Yeah,
there's
and he's
just
trying to win it back, but I think it's just too late at this
It's
point.
too
He's
late, yeah,
about
it's
to-
way too late. The dock is gonna go down as well, and all the fish are dead.
And green is gonna
But
get the
it's
dock up,
eco
and
no
Paradox
more, man.
is unknown about it.
Scouts going towards red, maybe to try and get another killer blow. He does have some spears. Japanese spears are no joke with their fast attacking speed. And they're
But
building
we do
on
have
more.
knights on the field with no bloodlines. No attack and no defense from green here, and the monastery already built for Paradox. He knows what is up.
And Paradox has all the armor upgrades for his knights as well.
We're gonna have a hole here soon. If green pays attention, he can get a knight in there.
Yeah, I
The
think he did the bad.
0,
Oh, no.
and now
Come
Zone
on.
Trap.
I think he did the mistake of attacking that palisade, because now he knows there's a hole there. Yeah, he's got a monk coming out. That knight's gone. Not paying attention because he's being raided at
And
home.
not paying attention,
Those
and
light cav are doing some good damage. He did not lose the knight, but he didn't get in. And he's got red's got knights to deal with at his base. And another barracks coming up for the Japanese player. So he's going to invest into his faster attacking pikemen.
see what blue is prepping up in that castle. And we do
There
have
we go.
the green.
Gunner's
We have water
favorite.
fight on the east side. Paradox responded pretty well to that. He has got 2 fire ships out here, and he is gonna stop the push from the sneaky ducks.
Yeah,
And now
that's
blue
smart.
has said, "Alright, I will now fish your pond as well with cheaper fishing ships, and I will boom my way on water."
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, that's so much fish. One pond is a lot of fish, but 2 ponds. Do you really need farms at that point?
We got a night fight here, night clash here, but the Lithuanians with that +1 because of the relic.
Yeah, and he's had all these armor upgrades for such a long time now as well. While green still has no armor or no attack upgrades, but standing under the town center does not help. Another town center coming up for blue. It's gonna be very good
And
indeed.
great. So he's gonna get rid of the dock that was built on his, and he is going to defend the sneak dock from green. Defend
Green's
that
knights
off.
are dying to Gray's knights. To be honest, it's kind of funny actually. Nonchalantly, okay, never mind. He's going crossbow, okay, and he's got pikes as well. But I think Genevieve's crossbowman would counter both armies here. If there's more pikes added in, it's gonna be such a pain.
That's a
in
lot
the
of
ass.
knights there with +1 still. Spears. I would have taken that fight, but that's just me. Alright, do we have a second route? We do have a second route
Light
coming in.
cab raiding wood line back there. Alright, so Paradox is just doing what he likes to do, and just go around raiding, harassing. Khmer trying their best to try and get some semblance of their base back, but without those upgrades, it's going to be very hard. He's only got +1 on those knights, while the Lithuanian knights have +2/+2. So that's going to be very painful to try and fight. You got idols.
And the Genoese march is on.
Hey, that's a lot of them too. Got the Bodkin in there as well. Could even research Pathways as well if he wants that extra armor.
That is for sure. And we do have monastery monks out for green. 2
Right.
relics in for 3rd relic on its way from Paradox at the moment.
So that light cab has been idle next to the town center the whole time. He's chilling.
Alright, so we have the crossbones forward here, and we have Genoese coming forward from the other side. I think JBR's pretty content letting that stone go because he has still stone in his base, and he should have a stone
Aye.
pile, yep, behind Paradox.
Oh, he has the he's
Alright, the
research that beast right
Genoese.
now. Yeah, I think because he has the armor.
No,
for it.
that's leather archer armor, so he's
Oh,
gonna.
really?
He hasn't got
He
police yet.
includes melee armor. Okay,
Yeah, it includes melee and.
I know Pivis does,
Yeah.
so that's what I was wondering. All right,
And
no,
he's
that's
getting
fine.
the second. So yeah, yep, it does plus one
Pavise.
for
All right,
condos.
Pavise.
and
I
for extras.
apologize, Gunnar, for ruining how I say it.
Impero.
All right, and we have the cheap imp in Fort Blue.
Oui.
And we
Another
got the
castle
10
coming up for blue. Jesus.
We have the 10+4 knights coming in to Red's base. The squad is here.
Oh man, they're in. Oh boy.
Vis Genoese crossbowmen defending at home just fine. The castle's going to be built, and they are going to swarm Red, overwhelm ballistics and imps in. This game looks like this could be it. Paradox
Yeah,
is
Red's in
going
a
to
bad way.
overwhelm.
Green is coming to try and see if he can save Red, but I think the damage has already been done. The amount of villas he's lost. I just think Green has to try and find a way to aggress. Like they.
But
this
there's
is
nothing. But he's gonna meet. He's gonna meet these knights with. Yep. Boom. Knight dead.
Yeah.
Knight dead. Knight dead.
Classic Chino's coming at it. Oh
Knight dead.
no.
Knight dead. Knight dead.
The bonus
Knight
damage
dead.
literally is like
Knight dead.
free chemistry right now. It's,
Knight dead.
it's so stupid. Yeah, GG's called. He lost all of his. Oh man.
And the GG is called, and we see
Oh,
Paradox
man.
and JBR advance to the
Crazy,
next round.
crazy. Paradox pulling out of all the stomps and JBR coming in too with the good skills, man. That was
They had that
insane.
planned. They had that Sibs planned on those.
100%.
So looks like Tally Ho and Jimmy are good on a Sogotra like map, and looks like Paradox and JBR had this full legs plan mapped out.
Those Genos gave me goosebumps, man, watching all those nice die.
For sure, for sure.
Oh man, that was insane. Loved it, loved it, loved it,
A
loved it. Yeah, that game is
5.27
insane.
KD for Paradox there. Getting a nice
Yeah.
boom with Lithuanians there.
I think what really hurt this game is that Red got damaged and taken off water. Green got damaged and raided a bit. But none of them was able to do any true damage themselves, you know? They tried to get in and it just failed. And they never really went into base. Paradox had such a clean build order. He was never the only semblance of aggression he had to deal with was the dock, and that was it. That was all he had to deal with. Gotta love +5
Exactly.
Genos. Yes, I agree. But yeah, no, it was such a crazy, and I agree with you with the KD there. Insane. The amount of knights the Jembos killed and the amount of knights that killed the eco. Crazy. It's funny though, Green and Tally Ho and Paradox both got a conversion. A conversion and a desertion. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm so glad I casted this game. It was a lot of fun. The uptime was pretty insane as well. Not bad at all. 22 fishing
Alrighty.
ships for Paradox. Alright, well,
It was fun being in here with you. I will stick around and watch the lovely Bannerlord.
Yeah, of course you would. Yes, it is Bannerlord time.
So-
You're right. Oh my god, I'm gonna get
But no, those
a
were good
drink
games,
first.
and those were some very different games and different styles. So
Yeah, the
clash
maps are
and
so
see how far
strange. So.
Paradox and JBR can go.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Thanks again for casting, Daly. I appreciate you, man. That was fun.
No problemo.
It was
I
like a
will see ya.
blast from the past. Oh,
Alrighty. GG's.
yeah, GG's, man. Thanks, I appreciate you. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the amazing stream. Just wanted to quickly point out Paradox with a 69 vil count, fantastic. Ironically, Green had a lot of eco, but he just couldn't use it. He didn't get any of the upgrades. He was behind there, but all in all, great games from these set of people. GG's all around, and I enjoyed every moment of it.